We're going to be back with you here on the Cobra Sports Network. 2026 Fang Awards coming up here in just a few moments. The Red Carpet Show. As always, I'm joined by Julia Rowland. Julia, how are you?
To doing a red show has been truly the highlight of my year every year.
It's going to be a great night. We get to highlight all of our student athletes, our staff members, our coaches, a lot of other people. One person we get to highlight is right here next to us, and he's going to come and join us. Get in here, Alfred. Get in here, 40. 40, how are you, brother?
So
Doing well, man. It's good to see you healthy, first off. I know it seems like you're always a little hurt, but this year doing a good job. You are up for Breakthrough Athlete of the Year this year on the male side. Talk a little bit about that. Talk about your year so far.
start off rough. I tore my meniscus back in October, and was fighting that all throughout January, February, just trying to get back. Ended up coming back. Thank the Lord. I came back strong and had decent performance. So
What's changed in the second half? I know kind of since March, I know you're able to come back healthy. What's kind of changed for you besides maybe the health part of it?
honestly, my mentality going out there, just being happy to be out there, and like it's a blessing every day. Thank the Lord every day just that it's a blessing to be out there and get to grind with my guys as hard as it is.
No, you're campaigning for something out here, my guy. Favorite moment of the year besides the home run that you hit? I think your last year's that just landed. I think it may have just landed. That's a grand slam. Just landed, I think. But favorite moment of the year for you so far?
Would have to say, honestly, that sweep versus UVA wise,
Yeah,
I was
huge.
part of it.
Yeah.
But that was a big thing, and that's keeping us in it
Yeah.
right now. So, got to take care of business tomorrow.
Yeah, big weekend coming up for you guys, Luke. Always good to see you, my man. Appreciate it. Good to see you, brother.
Like the thing. Rebecca, we've got a special treat for you guys. Rebecca Hudson.
You know, I'm gonna let you conduct this interview. I don't know. I don't know if I'm worthy to be in this interview. Get in here.
You're live on YouTube. Hey, YouTube people. Why don't you tell YouTube land what you do here and what athletics means to you?
What I do here is I am the clinical coordinator of nursing here. Our nursing program is excellent. So if you're in nursing, please call our admissions office to talk to them about our nursing. Second, athletics is number one in my book. You see, that's why I'm here. At what time is it? 6:04 when I get off hour ago. This is how much athletics and our students need to be. Athletics school above and beyond, not just for the students, but for all the departments.
Rebecca, the check's in the mail.
Thank you. And
Quite a few of our student athletes or nursing majors are up for awards tonight. Talk a little bit about maybe not one in particular, but all of our student athletes that are nurses. What a good job they do.
listen, I actually got a call today from one of our clinical sites just to let me know how impressed they were with our students. Like our students come on time, our students are prepared. And like you said, a lot of our students are student athletes. So for them to be able to put that much effort into their studies as well as their sports, I mean, winners all the way around.
Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it.
Rebecca, you're one of our favorites.
Michael Donald, get over here. Come on. No, Mike, get in here. No, get in here. Get in here. Get in here.
Fresh Scotland, actually. Michael, talk about you're up for Coach of the Year, which is awesome. One of the best women's soccer season in history, the best since the Division II era. Talk to us about your favorite moment from this past season coaching these women.
Um, yeah, it's hard to choose. There's a lot. Got to say Tusculum win. My two things up the game here. Right?
It is.
Yeah, when we beat Tusculum, our first playoff game at home, we were dominant. We won 2-1, could have quite easily been 6 or 7, I felt like, on the day. But we avenged a loss that we had in season, and that was a game we wanted back. And yeah, it was a good moment.
You have Ella Wilk up, newcomer of the year. She's freshman of the year in the league. Talk a little bit about her season.
Yeah, Ella done really well for us. Really good player. Her attitude to win and be the best every day in practice is what sets her up for success. She brings a lot to our teams, brings a lot to what they play. It's not just the goals and assists, but her performance. And she links up well with Alexis, with Grace, and some other people's Rifle and some of our other attacking players. So it's not for her, but we're excited for her to hopefully get another award and add that to her resume.
one of the ones we're going to be sad to leave here soon is Noor. Noor's up for a couple awards tonight, but talk about her leadership over the last few years.
Deb Noor. Whatever she's up for, she gets, right? Like Noor's been amazing, and she was the first recruited here. She's been here all 4 years, and it's to see her grow from a freshman to a senior. Like you know, she was baby Noor when she first came in.
She's still baby Noor does.
You know, she'd come to the office, hey Noor, how are you? She would nod, she would speak, and now she won't stop talking. She'll come say hi to everyone. So Noor's been great, and she kind of took a chance on us when she committed here, considering where the program was at then, and hopefully we've repaid her the risk that she took, and she's been great for us on the field, played every minute of every game, even when she was injured. She's like, yeah, I'll play. Yeah, I'm going to be sad to see her go, and hopefully she goes on and does great things.
Thank you for your time and good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Simpson, step in here, sir. Trying to get Tom Simpson retired.
Might be the first time Tom Simpson's denied an interview. That's crazy.
Man's amazing. Truly legend in Coker Athletics.
Our guy over here. Steve McGinnis is over there. We got to get Steve in here. I think he went outside. He went outside. He'll be back.
Our assistant Eric to get the puck and bring him on.
Production assistant Eric. There, Tom, come on. I know you hear me. Get in here. Come on, get in here.
Good.
That's true. I don't know which one that is. That's true. We are a Pepsi school. Get in here, coach. Get in here, coach. Get in here, coach. Get in here, coach. Coach, another Fang Awards for you. I feel like we've been doing this a long time, Coach, with all these Fang Awards. You got a lot of really good student athletes up for awards tonight. Talk a little bit about the season you all had on the tennis court.
We had a great academic season this year. No,
Great answer.
well, the men's team did well. We ended up got to the conference tournament again, and so that's every other year, and so that was good. Women's year was a rebuilding year, and so we look forward to what's going to happen next year.
Top 50 ranking for the guys this year. That was kind of a record-breaking thing.
Might be our fourth team that's been in the top 50, so it's been good.
Awesome. We're so excited to have you here this evening.
Oh,
I know you're going to have a great evening.
I hope. One of the things that I like about this is the only time that all these athletes play snow after this series. So,
Well, you know, we like to shower.
go.
Avante Hood.
Hey, get in here, my guy. Get in here.
Avante, freshman men's basketball player, but also maybe its most important role at Coker University is Coker Athletics work study. Talk a little bit about your favorite moment this year, kind of behind the scenes, because you did a lot behind the scenes. I'm sure you had some great moments in basketball, but maybe talk about something that you enjoyed as a freshman that maybe you weren't expecting, or it's like, wow, that was awesome.
Coming into the work studies, by far my favorite moments was actually working with my own, like, they say like teammates now. Actually, like working with you guys feel like a family to me.
Oh my gosh, Avante.
Just setting up or taking down, or even just recording, like, just talking with you guys during the games. Not only let me learn more about games like soccer and lacrosse that I've never watched before, but it just really opened my eyes and like how everybody is very unique and has their own story.
Well, we're so excited that you're going to bring us again next year, and you've done a great job for us. It's been a pleasure working with you during the evening.
And Avante, before we let you go, that win over Catawba you guys had in February is up for Game of the Year this year. Talk a little bit about what you remember from that game that night.
I just know that they didn't expect us to come out like that. Everybody was looking down on us, but we kept working and it showed off.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. And have fun tonight, all right? Yeah. Come on, Coach Sam. Get in here. Come here, partner. I'm doing well, my man. How are you? So first year in the weight room for you with all of our student athletes. You don't necessarily have to pick a favorite, but I'm going to ask you, who's your favorite team in the weight room this year?
There is a wrong answer.
Yeah.
Wrong answer? Oh wow, that makes it even harder. Say lacrosse. Lacrosse was probably my favorite because we towards the end of the season we ended up we were in like Faco Fridays, They loved it, but they hated it. They didn't want to admit that they liked it. They didn't want to admit that they liked it. I know that they were guys that they came in and always got after it. It's hard to say though, because that's why it took me a minute. It's really, I love all my teams. They all did great. They all came into the weight room with the same amount of energy. No single team stuck out with big three. This thing I love most. That's what made it hard. Speaking, right? I mean, even then, they don't even like my two things.
Tough questions out here on the red carpet. Come on, Sam.
Even when they maybe that's a quick
My favorite moment out of all the sports. That's hard. That's hard. That's hard. I always love watching the athletic games, especially games that we won. Like the energy that these students have for each other is great. It's just something you can't match anywhere else. So it's like a thing. Welcome, watch each other. That's great. But my favorite, game probably had to be with lacrosse. It's my first or second game, first home game. It was an overtime win.
Yeah.
One goal and can't do teams. Those games are electric. It comes down to the wire. So energy's tight and everybody. Oh, so that's probably my favorite moment of the game. You can't beat any of these teams. It's great to watch it again.
There's so much time.
Appreciate it.
Enjoy the have some cake if you're allowed. I know you're
Straight diet.
there's cookies and cupcakes too. Like I think it's fun.
Thank you. Thank you.
Who's next? Who's next? Dio, come on. Get,
Soccer too.
get that pocket square. Get the pocket square in there. Come on. Yeah, hold on. This is your microphone, Nick. Actually, hold on. How are you guys this evening?
Go ahead. George. I'm doing great. I mean, with my head coach, great coach. I mean, we had a great season. I mean, I would trust him with everything. Well, years to come on. I do actually want to interject. Can I steal this for a second?
That's your microphone.
But I'm going to take over real quick. What our Coker family and nation would not understand is I actually coached George Cobb at Wolford. He's 12.
Yeah. Well,
I did not know this. I didn't know this.
How funny is that it comes back around? Sir, right? It's that interesting.
Yeah.
And some might say it was the best coach he ever had. I didn't say it. I did not say that. I'm just saying.
What's that?
Miss Julia, do you want to jump back in here and ask a few questions?
Dio, let's go ahead and talk about the season you guys had. Had a couple all conference selections, another postseason appearance, first season of the helm. Give us a little overview of what that looked like.
They're freshman here.
Yeah, correct.
You know what? I will say this. We had a good year. I'm not going to say great, only because I genuinely believe those guys and our soldiers could have done even better.
Wow.
The ball just didn't bounce our way. That was the reality. And there's no real roadmap or cheat sheet to say, hey, I think get 37 brand new guys and play together on day one. But you know what? We gave it a good crack on 5th out of 11. And the thing was, we scored 2-3 more goals. We're either second, it's not maybe first. And God forbid if we keep clean sheets. And so what I can say is last year was good. This upcoming season, we're going to be great. We are going to miss Mr. Cobb. He does leave us with a massive imprint on the program and will be missed. But he leaves us in a good condition, and I'm excited about what we have from my friend.
That was a fantastic answer. George, I'll come to you next. You were behind the mic like all year, basically, for all of our athletic events. What was that experience like? And then is there one game in particular that you kind of come back to that was your favorite this year?
I feel honestly that me being behind the mic gave a lot of voice to all the athletes. I feel that Coker has a lot of athletes that were out there to support Coker, Carson Coker, a lot of the women's lacrosse, men's lacrosse, women's softball, baseball, men's soccer with Christian. A lot of those guys needed a lot of voice behind their actions, and I was there for them, and that's what I was there for. was just to be the voice to say that these guys will make it. They're great players. A game, the Acro team beating Marshall at home was a big game. The men's team, obviously, I love soccer, so every men's game I'm going to support full-heartedly. Every win we had at home was amazing. So I feel that any game, I mean, as a Coker, I believe blue and gold. I mean, I feel like any game was a major win. I feel like, but with the Julia Rowland and you Beeves as well. I mean, everybody behind the camera, yeah, they're supporting Coker. I mean, that's what we're here for. I mean, honestly, that's what we're here for. Is the men and women playing sports, being athletes. That's why we're here to play. I mean, honestly.
What an answer.
Talk about we don't help. Like that's why you're up there.
Yeah. Betting favorite, I hear. Betting favorite. That's what the odds are saying. Yeah. But thank you, fellas. Enjoy your night. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, guys. No, I'm real squad up here right now. Real squad. Another postseason. Another post. No, you're good, Andy. You're good.
Hi, Mama. How are you?
Another postseason appearance for you guys. Another strong season. Talk a little bit about the season that you guys just had.
The season was great. I think it's been my favorite for sure. Like we equaled our performances from my freshman year, but it was great. Very memorable one.
Favorite match of the year for you?
Favorite match, good one. I think the one I clinched against Georgia Call. I clinched another.
I was thinking of the clinch on senior day.
Oh yeah, maybe that one. Yeah, I cannot forget that. Sorry, guys. The clinch on senior day has to be my favorite. Like that's a special moment, and that's one moment I'll never forget.
Thank you, Andy. You're up for a couple of awards tonight. Our Scholar Athlete of the Year, you're up for that as well. You're up for our Timberlake Athlete of the Year, which is our kind of our holistic award, the 4-year award. You've done a little bit of everything. Talk a little bit about. I know you work a lot with Enactus. What have you done outside of the court? Maybe it's made an impact, a lasting impact on you.
I try to be as involved as possible because then it'll make my experience better. And I think that everyone should try to do that. I've done like Enactus, as you said, SGA, Morgan's Message, RA. I'm pretty sure that's it. I think, and I've done like the academic stuff, but everyone does that here. So,
yeah, perfect. Thank you, Andy.
You want to place bet? It's in March Vegas. We got to place our bets.
March Vegas. I'm going all money in here. All the money in here. Get them. I saw one name that fits like the most for them. But it means the girl will get on that person.
Yeah.
So that means that Annie will be the first on the girl list.
Oh, you guys are investigating.
Yeah.
If we walk over there and there's a Sharpie name written in there, we're gonna know who did it. So we're gonna know who did it. Well, thank you guys. Enjoy your night. All right. Appreciate it, guys. Who's up next? Who's up next? Who's up next? Who's up next? Hey, Jerry, get up here. No, you can't say no to me. You can't. Can't say no to me. Come on. Get in here. You and me both, brother.
Cheering. Let's start off with a softball one. What's your favorite moment of the year to date?
Softball question?
And then it's easy. I'm lobbing it to you.
Okay. First interview for my guy here, it sounds like.
Doesn't have to be directly linked to softball. It's any sport. But what fired you up?
Fired me up the most? Let's say watching.
Great moment.
What? We scored last year and it came up big.
Love it.
What's your favorite karaoke song?
Should have been a cowboy.
Yeah, it's a great one.
No, that's only at the place.
It's only on Wednesday nights.
Yeah, but here we go. Drinks.
Another Fang Awards. The family's here. We'll go spend some time with the family, brother. Yeah. Oh, Jerry, what a guy. What time we got? 6:22. So we got a few minutes. We might need to send somebody in there to go wrangle up some student athletes for us. What we really need to do. You don't want to.
So, we've been asking these people about their favorite moments. I'm going to ask you, what's been your favorite moment this year?
Probably that women's soccer win in the playoffs, just to see how far that program's come since Michael's taken over. It was a good women's basketball, had a great win, obviously another great run, but that women's soccer win in the postseason, hosting for the first time ever, special place, I think, for me. What about you?
Thank Green Hope. My favorite comes this weekend. I get
Get in here. Get in here. All right, sir.
Jacob results this tune in on Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern time on ESPN Plus to watch the ladies. They'll be competing in duo tumbling and really and truly have a great shot at a national championship. Would be the first in this program, and I think that's going to be the highlight. Not to diminish anything that's already happened, but I think it's going to be great.
Coach Derek, how are you? Men's and women's tennis coach. Talk a little about the season you all had. We talked with Coach Simpson a little bit earlier. On the men's side, you guys had another solid season, ranked in the top 50 nationally, made it to the postseason. Talk about the season you all had.
Yeah, it was a really good turnaround, especially compared to last year. We had 7 new guys join the program, and it was pretty much a totally culture rebuild for us. Same with the women, and we're just looking to take that next step for years to come.
Your favorite match of the year on either side, whichever one you want to pick.
Favorite match, even though we lost the conference tournament quarterfinals against LMU, we had so many good opportunities against them, and yeah, looking forward to playing them again.
So thank you, Julie. You have any questions? We do have a line. Thank you, Derek. I appreciate it. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I'm going to let you conduct this interview. I don't know if I can handle this one.
Tell me about your favorite, most exciting moment. Trustful was a big one. That quarterfinal win, that was favorite game. We all came out ready to go. That was close. The one thing is we were ready to go right away. Exciting. And then we win, and it's great. So we're excited. Yeah, it was awesome to watch. So exciting to have it on campus too, and have our fans there. Real quick, talk about what you're excited for next year. Okay, I'm excited for just the team as a whole. I'm excited for, I think that we all really want to win. We all have the hopes of bringing home a championship. But let's take care of it. So I think that that's my most important is the drive to see positive. We all have the same goals, and that's my most exception of seeing where we can take it and how we can do stuff. Chill. Let's go.
I'm going to ask a super easy question. What are your summer plans? What do you got coming up?
Hoping to play over the summer, find a team to play for in Florida, go home and work and train and get ready to come back here, really.
Get more dubs.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, ma'am, for your time. Appreciate you joining us in the pre-show. Who's up? Somebody get in here. How are y'all? Doing well. So we just asked Reichel, favorite match of the year. What's your answer?
Yeah, for sure. It's
It's a consensus, yeah. Something really exciting. Talk about what you selected to do and when you get to do that and what you're doing there. Selected to go to the career sports. And she's talking about the career and the awesome. So
Do you have any more questions for him? No, you got it. I'll let you keep going.
Rifle already, so now it's your turn to say what you're excited for.
I'm just excited to come back with the team. Like everyone's coming back. Everyone's coming back. It's just excited to see everyone again. And I think everyone's really motivated to like win something next season. So I feel like you can feel the spirit already. So I can't wait to actually do that and actually like succeed.
Awesome. I'm excited for you guys. I can't wait to see. I want to go in postseason.
So thank you, ladies, for your time. Appreciate it.
Jake,
6:27. So we probably got time for one more interview.
what's your favorite moment from this season? Winning. It's great. It's great. You're gone. This will be our fourth year trying to get that title. And we finally won it. So that's great. Awesome. And you're graduating. So real quick, what are you gonna do? What are your plans? Well, I got a job at MUSC Florence.
Hey, nice. Congratulations.
Working there. I'll still be on campus for another year. I'm gonna kind of like volunteer coach and coach too, so I can still be involved. So, well, that's exciting that you've already got a job. You're ready to go. Oh, nursing program at work, just like I was talking about earlier. Congratulations. Go enjoy your evening. Thanks for giving us your time.
Julia, it is almost time for us to wrap things. We got to wrap things up. You got to be a bit earlier. No, I don't know if we got enough time. All right, come on in there. Come on in there, then.
Make it quick.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Speed round.
Favorite moment of the year. Go.
My favorite moment of the year, I guess it would be the wrestling team against Newberry. We did a great job. It was a very close match. We all supported each other. We had a very great time. I always love the Cook Boys, wrestlers. Shout out Wrestler Nation. You know what I'm saying? And we had a great time, and I do it again 1,000,000 times out of 1,000,000. Saying.
You heard it here first from Open. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you, Obed. I appreciate it.
Fun, smile.
Yeah, that's all in here first. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Obed. I appreciate it. These kids. Holy smokes. Producer behind the camera is giving me the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I think we're going to wrap things up. Another great red card. We got to interview some of our amazing student athletes and coaches. And here in just a few minutes, we get to recognize more of our student athletes and coaches. So for myself, that's Julia Rowland. Have a good rest of your evening. And as always, go Cobras. All right, everyone. Here in about 5 minutes, we will get rolling. So, last call to go grab something to eat and drink in the back, and then we'll get started here in about 5 minutes. All right, everyone, let's go ahead and start making our way to our seats. We will go ahead and get the program started for this evening. You need it. All right, everyone, let's go ahead and make our way to our seats, and we will get the night started. All right, everyone, let's go ahead. Find our seats, and we will go ahead and get rolling. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our 2026 Fang Awards, where we get to honor and recognize our student athletes, coaches, staff members, and everyone that's involved in making the athletic year such a great one. My name is Aaron Beebe, and I'll be your host for the evening. Before we celebrate you all, our coaches and student athletes, let's go ahead and recognize our student athletes of the month that we had throughout the year. For September, it was Jimena Sierra, women's track and field, cross country. In October, it was Ryan Parkin, women's soccer. In the month of November, it was Ella Wilk, women's soccer. In the month of December, it was Kamari Thompson, women's basketball. In January, it was Frank Bianco, wrestling. In February, it was Marco Brzonik, men's tennis. In March, it was Olivia Season, acrobatics and tumbling. And we're actually going to go ahead and announce our April student athlete of the month right here from acrobatics and tumbling, Olivia Season. Now we'll recognize our student athletes that were players of the week, whether it's in their conference, nationally, regionally, whatever it might have been. Our first one, Ishmael Correa, men's soccer defensive player of the week. Ryan Parkin won it twice, defensive player of the week. Kamari Thompson was women's basketball player of the week in the league. From men's basketball, Xavier Moultrie, player of the week. From women's tennis, Salome Sierra, player of the week. Men's lacrosse defensive player of the week was Lennon Connolly. Wow, good luck following that up. From women's lacrosse, Olivia Schmidt, defensive player of the week. From women's tennis, Serena Hernandez Sanchez, player of the week. From women's basketball, Kristen Knight, player of the week. From acrobatics and tumbling, Olivia Season, player of the week. Also from acrobatics and tumbling is Anna Kate Barrier, specialist of the week. Colton Penner, conference player of the week. I'm going to call his name again because Colton was also regional player of the week that week. From acrobatics and tumbling, Kennedy Bratton, freshman of the week. And from men's tennis, Eduardo Polilla, men's tennis player of the week. Now we'll recognize our all-conference, all-region, all-tournament players this season. For men's soccer, second team, Christian Johnson. Also for men's soccer, Alexis Aberon. Also for men's soccer, Phil Wingo. Also for men's soccer, Mohamedou Savani, third team all-conference. From field hockey, Kelsey Gannon, second team all-conference. Ella Roke, she was a first team all-conference selection. Women's soccer, Hannah Denton, second team all-conference. She's joined by Emma Brandt, also second team all-conference. And finally, for women's soccer, Alexis Spivey, third team all-conference. For women's volleyball, Addie Bittner, all-freshman team. For women's basketball, Shantiana Tillman, first team selection. For women's basketball, Kristen Knight, second team. From acrobatics and tumbling, Olivia Season, first team. Also from acrobatics and tumbling, Anna K. Barrier, first team. Chloe Hall, acrobatics and tumbling, first team. Also on the first team for acrobatics and tumbling, Anaya Ackerberger. Also from acrobatics and tumbling, Micah Cunningham, second team. Marcio Silva, men's tennis, second team. Eduardo Polilla, third team, men's tennis. Marco Pazunik, third team, all conference. And Alona Hernandez Sanchez, women's tennis, third team. Now we'll recognize our all-tournament team selections from the South Atlantic Conference tournaments this year. The first one is Ella Roke, soccer, all-tournament team. Katrina McNeil, women's soccer. Shantiana Tillman, all-tournament team. Kristen Knight, all-tournament team. And your women's basketball SAC tournament MVP was Kamari Thompson. Now we'll recognize our conference players or coaches of the year. For men's soccer, freshman of the year, Christian Johnson. Women's soccer, freshman of the year, Ella Oak. And the specialist of the year in Conference Carolinas acrobatics and tumbling was Olivia Season. Now we'll recognize our all-region performers. For women's soccer, second team all-region, Ella Oak. And first team all-region women's basketball was Shantiana Tillman. Now we'll recognize our All-Americans. From women's basketball, Shantiana Tillman. Now we'll recognize those teams or individuals that have made it to the NCAA tournament this year. Our women's basketball team, Sweet 16. And from acrobatics and tumbling, Anna K. Barrier and Olivia Season. And lastly, we'll recognize our SAC Elite 23 winners from the year. From men's tennis, Andy Wynn. At this time, I would like to introduce our Vice President of Athletics and Athletic Facilities here at Coker, Dr. Lynn Griffin.
Good evening, everybody. I hope everybody's had a wonderful day. Everybody had a good day today so far? Yeah. Fun at the boathouse, fun at the splash bash, all those things. Everybody fun, good, ready? Any studying today that happened? A little bit of studying? Definitely. All right, sounds good. I just, Aaron has gone over a lot of the awards that are happening, but there are a couple of ones that we haven't mentioned yet. And I want to congratulate you all because it's because of you all that these awards have happened. For the third consecutive year, we again were the best in Division II with community service over 12,000 hours. So congratulations to you all for that. And then you continue to keep the student and student athlete by having a 3.26 grade point average over the fall semester. So congratulations for that. And we're expecting higher this semester. But before we get into the night, I want to go ahead and recognize some folks that very often do not get recognized. And they are the people that are here to try to support you and help you to walk across this stage. For some of you, in a week. For others, hopefully a year, 2 years, 3 years. Hopefully no 7-year plans, but we will wait and see. But they help you to get across that stage. And I'm grateful to them because, in my opinion, they're the best in Division II. But our MC for the night, Aaron Beebe. The person that travels the most within our athletics department because she's fortunate enough when you all make it to postseason, Julia Rowland. Julia, you're supposed to stand up. There you go. The person that runs all these wonderful, amazing Instagram things for us, does all the things that you all can win. I know somebody came by to get their awards, their prizes today from the last thing, is Adrian Singletary. Hopefully you saw an amazing picture up here of somebody fixing the turf field. The person that does that when it's 110 degrees outside just to make sure it's a safe place for you to play, Eric Lawhorn. And the amazing photos that we had coming in and those things, the first time we've been able to do this, Brian Miller. The person hiding back over here because she wants to be on the other side of the camera. You all want to be on this side. She wants to be on the other side, but she's brought so much to our department with our streams and the videos and things that she's being able to do. Kia Watson. And then last but not least, the guy who came here as a soccer player and played for us, but somehow we got through to him that he could have an amazing career and future in college athletics. And so he made the shift really quickly and came over to the administrator's side. And we're so thankful that he did, Tanner Williams. And then there is a group that I don't need to introduce, but our athletic training staff. Stand up, you guys. Come on. We're fortunate to have Megan, Abby, Caitlin, Kevin, and Taylor with us. And my hope is you don't see them, but the good thing is that we have them here and you do have a great relationship with them. So we do thank you for that. And then the most recent addition to athletics for the last few years, we were able to hire a wonderful strength and conditioning coach who's been with us now, Trevor Cherry. And then I know see them around here, saw earlier walking through, but the two folks that also joined us this year with strength conditioning, Sam Gray and Jade Rosenberg. But then the group of folks that's also extremely important for you all because they typically they make sure you got here and they make sure you go to class and you do all those other things. If I could get our coaching staff to please stand up and let's recognize them for all that they do. Stand up, you guys. Come on. We've accomplished a lot this year. We continue to, we want to keep adding to our banners and our recognitions, but at the end of the day, we want to see you all graduate, go out and be successful in the things that you're doing. And everybody here is pulling for that and working for that. So congratulations and let's have a good evening.
All right, it's time for us to get to presenting some awards. All these awards were voted on by coaches, staff members, and that sort of thing. So the first presenters, and they are doing Game of the Year. That'll be Cheyenne Palmer and Abby McCants from softball.
Good evening. We are here tonight to present the Game of the Year award. This award represents the best home or postseason game played by a Coker University team during the 2025-26 academic year. And the nominees are
Acro versus Mars Hill, Conference Carolinas quarterfinals. The acrobatics and tumbling team secured a hard-fought victory over Mars Hill. The Cobras used a strong second half to pull away in a tightly contested meet, overcoming a narrow halftime deficit. In the team event, Coker sealed the victory with a score of 84.32, securing the 2.32-point win and clinching a ticket to the semifinal round. Men's basketball versus Catawba. Coker men's basketball delivered a standout performance against Catawba, powered by big-time efforts across the lineup. Aaron Hall led the way with 24 points, while Jonah Vaisback added 21 points and 8 rebounds. Xavier Roultry chipped in 22 points, and Deuce Jackson controlled the floor with 8 assists. With multiple players stepping up in key moments, the Cobras put together a complete team performance, making this one of the most electric games of the season. Women's basketball versus Carson Newman, SAC Championship. Coker women's basketball took down Carson Newman to claim its first ever South Atlantic Conference Tournament championship. The Cobras dominated from start to finish, outscoring the Eagles in every quarter but one. Shantiana Tillman and Kamari Thompson stole the show, with Tillman scoring 23 points and Thompson recording a season-high 18 rebounds as Coker clinched their ticket to the NCAA Division II National Tournament with a final score of 60-46. Women's soccer versus Tusculum, SAC quarterfinals. Coker women's soccer took on the Tusculum Pioneers in the quarterfinals of the South Atlantic Conference Tournament. The Cobras struck first with Grace Sykes finding the back of the net off of an Ella Wilk and Isabella Reichel assist. However, going into halftime, the game was tied 1-1. Early in the second half, Katrina McNeil put the Cobras back into the lead, which led the women's soccer team to claim their first ever South Atlantic Conference Tournament win with a final score of 2-1. Women's volleyball versus Lenore Rhine. In a thrilling and historic 5-set battle, the Coker volleyball team outlasted Lenore Rhine. The victory was Coker's first over the Bears since 2017 and marked the Cobras' 6th South Atlantic Conference win of the season. Facing elimination in the 4th set, Coker showed resilience and determination. The set featured 5 ties, including 20-20, before the Cobras surged late, scoring 5 of the final 6 points to claim the 25-21 victory and force a decisive 5th set. Coker sealed the win in the 5th set with a score of 15-12.
Now it is time for you, the Coker student athletes, as well as anyone watching at home, to help decide the game of the year. To vote, please scan the QR codes on your table, or for those watching at home, scan the QR codes on your screen to vote for the game that you feel should be the game of the year. We will check back at the end of the night to see who the winner is.
Thank you, Abby and Cheyenne, and we'll be back up in about 20 minutes to announce the winner. Next, I'd like to invite Kayla Gilmore and McKay Casper from women's basketball, and they will be presenting the South Atlantic Conference Team Excellence Award.
We are here to present the SAC Team Excellence Award. Here at Coker, we celebrate our student athletes and their achievements between the lines, the classroom, and their presence in the Hartsville community.
And the winner of this year's SAC Team Excellence Award is Women's Lacrosse. I don't know. Oh, like where they going?
Thank you, Kayla and McKay. Next, I would like to welcome Darwin Small and Master Professor Phyllis Fields to present the John Foster Cobra Service Award. They'll be joined by Eve Shasinski and Kelsey Gannon from field hockey.
We are here to present the Reverend John Foster Cobra Service Award. Reverend John Foster III was a beloved member of our Coker family for decades. John was an associate professor of religion and the founding director of Coker Center for Belonging and Community before his sudden passing in 2017.
Above all, he believed in working toward a more just and peaceful world. The initiatives John brought to campus, from Cobra Talks about social justice to a male mentoring initiative to safe zone training, focused on creating an inclusive environment where all students were welcomed and valued. In times of crisis or moments of remembrance, John's communications to campus often began with the phrase, "Let us be mindful." With that appreciation for mindfulness and a devotion to building a better world piece by piece, John forged connections and strengthened the ties of our community.
And the nominees are
Abby McCants, softball. McCants' service this year has been seen not only within her campus community, but both regionally and nationally. She was a member of the National Student Athlete Advisory Committee, serving on the Academic Requirements and Congressional Engagement Committee. He also served on the Access, Opportunity, and Impact Committee and the Student Athlete Safety and Welfare Committee for the South Atlantic Conference. Campus, she is a vice president for the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, a resident assistant, a commissioner, a senior senator for Student Government Association, a member of the Traditions Committee for the Campus Activities Board, a tutor in the Writer's Studio, the president of Phi Alpha Sigma, an ambassador of the Coker University Admissions, and is a team advocate for Morgan's Message. Locally, she also serves as an intern at Lucas White and Mitchell Law and Legal Services in Hartsville. Carson Coker, men's lacrosse. As SGA president, Coker has played a key role in strengthening student involvement and campus engagement this year, challenging both himself and others to step outside of their comfort zones and get involved. He consistently encourages his peers to take initiative and become active members of the Coker community. Carter Freeman, softball. Outside of softball, Freeman has been a strong advocate for student mental health awareness. As president of Coker's chapter of Morgan's Message, she has taken on the responsibility of providing unwavering support to members of the Coker community, whether on the field, in the classroom, or throughout campus life. She strives to create Morgan's Message events that have a lasting positive impact on campus. Under her leadership, Morgan's Message was named Registered Student Organization Program of the Year. Freeman is also a member of Baptist Christian Ministries and the Student Athlete Advisory Committee and serves as a tutor for the Quantitative Literacy Center. She was recently awarded the Senior Class Excellence in Leadership Award in recognition of her campus leadership. Cheyenne Bird, volleyball. Bird has been heavily involved in the Hartsville community during her freshman year, tallying over 60 hours of community service. She has been active with the Black Creek Wildlife Center at Calmia Gardens, helped with events with the National Donor Marrow Program, and participated in the City of Hartsville's annual Treats on the Street event. Berg has also completed the Cooper Leadership Academy. Jeffrey Stiles, men's track. Stiles is an active member of Phi Alpha and has played a key role in helping establish prayer request boxes across campus. His efforts have created meaningful opportunities for the campus to share their needs, offer encouragement, and build a stronger sense of community and spiritual support. Stephanie Dragon, volleyball. Coach Dragon is a member of the Coaches Council for the Andy Talley Foundation, which partners with the National Marrow Donor Program to register blood stem cell donors. She has been very instrumental in advancing this mission by facilitating, promoting, and organizing donor recruitment drives on campus, helping to expand the donor registry.
The winner of the Cobra Service Award is Abby McCants.
Thank you, Kelsey, and thank you, Darlene and Phyllis, for presenting and keeping John's legacy alive here on our campus. Next, presenting the Dr. Jim Lemke Cobra Scholar Award will be Sharif Austin and Marco Brzezik from men's tennis.
We are here to present the Dr. Jim Lemke Cobra Scholar Award. Dr. Lemke was the only full professor tenured in 2 disciplines at Coker. He was a scholar, sought-after political strategist, a recipient of Coker's Master Professor Award, an author, coach, mentor, and community leader. At the time of his passing in 2014, he was director of the Coker College Center for Research, Leadership, and Community Development, a member of Coker's Faculty Senate, and he was an assistant coach to the men's and women's golf teams.
This award is given to the individual that exemplifies excellence in academics. Nominees must be a senior with at least 3.5 GPA, and they must have completed at least 1 year at Coker. The nominees are
Andy Wynn, men's tennis. In the classroom, Wynn is a business administration major with a concentration in accounting. He has a 3.983 cumulative GPA. He was an ITA Scholar Athlete named to the SAC Commissioner's Honor Roll and was a recipient of the D2 ADA Academic Achievement Award and was the SAC's Men's Tennis Elite 23 winner, an honor that goes to the highest achieving academic student at the conference championship. Carter Freeman, softball. Freeman is a 4-year member of the Coker softball team, majoring in physical education with a concentration in exercise science, while minoring in psychology. She has achieved a perfect 4.0 cumulative GPA while earning CSC Academic All-District Honors. She has been named to the SAC Commissioner's Honor Roll, earned D2 ABA Academic Achievement Award Honors, and was named an NFCA All-American Scholar Athlete. George Cobb, men's soccer. Cobb was a four-year member of the Coker men's soccer team, majoring in psychology and minoring in criminology. Cobb has an impressive 3.973 cumulative GPA and was recently named the top graduating student by the College of Social Sciences. He has also been named to the SAC Commissioner's Honor Roll and earned D2 ADA Academic Achievement Award honors. Meadow Morse Volleyball. Morse was a general education major with a 4.0 cumulative GPA during her 5 semesters as a member of the Coker women's volleyball team. She was a member of the SAC Commissioner's Honor Roll, a winner of the D2 Academic Achievement Award, and was named CSC Academic All-District Honoree. Norma Jean Women's Soccer. Nora is a four-year member of the Coker women's soccer team with a 3.975 cumulative GPA. She's a business administration major with a concentration in sports management and marketing. She has been a multiple-time CSC Academic All-District selection while also appearing on the SAC Commissioner's Honor Roll and earning the D2 ADA Academic Achievement Award every year. She was also named the top graduating student by the Coke University School of Business. Rachel Grove, Women's Tennis. Grove is a four-year member of the women's tennis team with a 3.973 cumulative GPA. She is a molecular biology major while minoring in psychology and criminology. She's been recognized on the SAC Commissioner's Honor Roll, the D2 ADA Academic Achievement Award list, and was named an ITA Scholar Athlete. She was recently named to the top graduate by the College of Sciences and is a STEM Scholar graduate.
The winner of the Dr. Jim Lanky Cobra Scholar Award is Carter Freeman. Hey, where do we go now? All right. You're taking a picture of that. Sure. Yeah. It's now Sean and Jessica Present a team forward.
We are here to present the Team GPA Award. This award is given annually to the team with the highest cumulative team GPA.
And the winner of the Team GPA Award is
Women's Tennis.
So that was so easy. You do? Okay.
You all take a picture
With us included? Yeah. So for wait.
Thank you, Shawnee and Jessica. Now, please welcome to the stage Ken Helcott and Kane Stevens from his boss. They'll be presenting the female.
We are here to present the Female Breakthrough Player of the Year. This award is given to the individual that had the best breakout athletic season.
The nominees are
Anna Kate Barrier, acrobatics and tumbling. Anna competed in 10 heats and scored program records in duo tumbling with a 9.4, 6 element tumbling with a 9.65, and total tumbling event with a 53.475. She was part of the first tumbling group to qualify for nationals from Coker. Barrier also teamed up with Olivia Season to capture the conference title in the duo tumbling event. Janae Legnier, women's basketball. Legnier, a graduate student out of New York, was a vital member of the Coker women's basketball team. Legnier was a massive presence around the paint for the Cobras, averaging 7.2 points per game and 6.6 rebounds per game. The best performance of the season was her scoring 20 points and retrieving 11 boards against Carson Newman on January 30th. Olivia Schmidt, women's lacrosse. Schmidt has been a steady presence in goal for the Cobras. She currently ranks 7th in Division II with 125 saves this season and leads the conference in total saves. She also ranks 6th in Division II with saves per game at 11.15. Schmidt also leads the conference with a 49% save percentage, an improvement from 47.9% last year. She has broken the school record for most saves in a single game of 25 and has surpassed 300 career saves. Olivia Season, acrobatics and tumbling. Season competed in 13 heats this season and scored program records in multiple events. In the open toss, a 9.85, duo tumbling, a 9.4, open tumbling, a 9.875, and total tumbling event, 53.475. She is also a part of the first tumbling group to qualify for nationals from Coker. Season, also a member of the open toss that secured a conference title with a neat best score of 9.525, and teamed up with Anna Kate Barrier in the duo tumbling event to secure first place honors. Kelsey Gannon, field hockey. Gannon had a stellar year for the Cobras and was a brick wall in front of the cage all season. Gannon led the conference in defensive saves with 8 and was tied 3rd in the nation in defensive saves. Patience Lisbon, women's track. Lisbon has started her sophomore season with stellar performances. Lisbon broke her own school record in the 400-meter dash with a time of 56.92 and was a member of the record-breaking indoor 4x400-meter relay that finished 2nd overall at the USC Invitational. She also has had several personal records this season.
And the winner of Female Breakthrough Player of the Year award is Olivia Season.
Thank you, Kate and Karis. At this time, I'd like to welcome to the stage Wyatt Tucker.
We are here to present the award for the Male Breakthrough Player of the Year. This award is given to the individual that had the best breakout athletic season.
And the nominees are
Luke Alford, baseball. Alford returned to the lineup in early March and immediately made the impact for the Cobras. He leads the team with 6 home runs, 9 doubles, and 25 runs batted in just 22 games while batting .326. Brandon Caledonia, Red Storms. Caledonia has appeared in 12 games for the Cobras, reporting 3 points on 2 goals and 1 assist. He has been a strong presence at the faceoff position, going 191 of 322, while leading the team with 112 ground balls. He has also added 2 balls turnovers on the season. Frank Bianco, wrestling. Bianca was our leader for the Cobra wrestling team all season in the 141 and 149-pound weight classes. Bianca had huge wins over Newberry and Mount Olive en route to him winning the SPC Credit Union Cobra Player of the Month in January. Bianca had a 9-9 record for the Cobras with 1 win by fall, 1 win by technical fall, 1 win by major decision, and 2 wins by decision. Xavier Moultrie, men's basketball. Xavier, a senior from South Carolina, had a huge impact for the men's basketball team. He appeared in 27 games this season, averaging 23 minutes a game, 7.9 points per game, and shooting 45.5% from the field. Xavier had a season high of 22 points in the Cobras' upset of Catawba College on February 4th and was also named SAC Player of the Week.
And the winner is Luke, Big 40, awful.
Big 40, baby. Big 40. That's how bad. Nice. You're there taking pictures.
Thank you, Rocco. Now, if you're going to listen to us from the stage, if you wish, I think it's so fun to present our next turn of the year.
We are here to present the Athletics Intern of the Year award. This award goes to the Athletics Administration, Athletic Training, or Strength and Conditioning intern that went above and beyond to support their respective department. And the nominees are
Rodrigo Tostado, Athletics Administration. Shawnee Rogers, Athletics Administration. Cheyenne Palmer, Athletic Training and Athletic Administration. George Cobb IV, Athletic Media Relations and Broadcasting. Ben Lewis, Athletic Media Relations and Broadcasting. Diana Stanley, Athletic Media Relations and Administration. Phil Davis, Strength and Conditioning.
And the winner of Athletics Intern of the Year is Ben Lewis and George Cobb.
Let's please welcome Richard.
We are here to present the award for Coach of the Year. This award is given to a coach at Coker University based on the criteria of team performance, team GPA, community service, and support of Coker activities.
The nominees are
Alyssa Wu, Acrobatics and Tumbling. Under the leadership of Wu, Coker Acrobatics and Tumbling delivered a standout season, finishing with a 7-2 record and advancing to the Conference Carolina semifinals. Wu also coached 2 individual conference champions in the open toss and duo tumbling events, while guiding a duo for the nationals. 5 Cobras earned all conference honors, including Olivia Season, Kate Berrier, Chloe Hull, Anaya Eichelberger, and Micah Cunningham, with Season also being named Conference Carolina Specialist of the Year.
David Coker, men's and women's. In his second season at the helm, head coach David Coker led the Cobras to continued success on the links. On the women's side, the Cobras picked up a pair of top 5 finishes on the season, highlighted by a win at the Newberry Women's Fall Invitational. On the men's side, the Cobras collected a pair of top 3 finishes this season, highlighted by a runner-up finish at the Bob Dibble Memorial Tournament. Derek Rayner, men's and women's tennis. Coach Rayner led the men's and women's tennis teams to a historic season on the court. He led the Cobras men's team to an impressive 11-7 season, with the Cobras earning national recognition through multiple Intercollegiate Tennis Association rankings, climbing as high as number 49 during the year, the program's best mark since 2018. Competing at a high level across the region, Coker secured a strong conference showing and advanced to the South Tournament quarterfinals. On the women's side, Coach Rayner led them to their first win over Francis Marion since 2003. He had 4 all-conference players, Ilona Hernandez Sanchez, Marcio Silva, Eduardo Pelia, and Marco Pozanak.
Steven McGinnis, men's soccer. Coach McGinnis led the men's soccer team to a South Atlantic Conference postseason berth in his first year at the helm. He had 4 all-conference players, Alexis Abraham, Christian Johnson, Hugo Luengo, and Mohamedou Savine, and the South Atlantic Conference Freshman of the Year, Christian Johnson.
Stephanie Dragon, volleyball. Coach Dragon led the Coker volleyball team to their best record and first South Atlantic Conference tournament in 9 years. Coach Dragon had 1 athlete make an appearance on the SAC All-Conference team, Addie Bitter. She had multiple huge victories under her belt this season, with a 5-set win over Lenore Ryan and a sweep over Emory and Henry that clinched a ticket to the South Atlantic Conference tournament. Micah Donald, women's soccer. Coach Donald led the women's soccer team to the best season in Coker women's soccer history in the South Atlantic Conference and Division II era. The Cobras went 10-4-4 over the season and made their first appearance in the semifinals of the South Atlantic Conference Championship. Coach Donald had 4 players earn all conference honors and had the program's first all-region second-team honoree, Ella Rogue.
Okay. And the Coach Award of the Year goes to Michael Donald.
Congratulations, Micah. Oh no, you Kristen and yours. That was a reward.
Good? I can go? Okay. Good evening. Tonight we are here to present the Garrett Backish Heart and Soul Award. The Garrett Backish Heart and Soul Award, which honors former men's lacrosse student athlete Garrett Backish, recognizes a student athlete or member of the athletic department that stands out and goes beyond the game.
They exemplify the ideals of school spirit and good sportsmanship throughout their season, in and outside of competition.
They are key to their team's success through their can-do approach, great attitude, and characteristics that Garrett brought to his Coker family every day while he was a member of our campus community.
We would normally have several nominees for this award, but this year there was a clear winner of this award. Someone who continued to fight even through their toughest days. Someone who continued to push us even when they needed an extra boost. The winner of the Garrett Backus Heart and Soul Award is
Coach Cherry.
Says, I once welcome Cheryl Sarah from Track and Field that presents the of the year.
We are here this evening to present the Female Newcomer of the Year award. This award is given annually to a freshman or transfer student athlete who best exemplifies athletic excellence.
Nominees must be new to Coker during the current academic year and must have made significant athletics contributions to Coker University. The nominees are
Addie Bittner, volleyball. Addie Bittner is a freshman outside middle from South Carolina. She was second on the team in kills with 248, 2.3 kills per set, as well as digs with 379. She had 10 matches in double-digit kills, including a season high of 18 kills against Catawba. She capped off an amazing first season with the Cobras by being named to the South Atlantic Conference All-Freshman team. Ella Rook, women's soccer. Ella Rook, a freshman midfielder from Germany, led the Cobras in goals with 7, and was second on the team in assists with 6 in her freshman debut. She was named the SPC Credit Union Player of the Month for November, South Atlantic Conference Freshman of the Year, made first team South Atlantic Conference, and was named to the Conference Commissioner's second team All Region.
Emma Kolkvist, women's golf. Emma appeared in all 5 tournaments this spring for the Cobras, compiling a 78.6 season scoring average. The freshman collected 2 top 30 finishes, highlighted by a 22nd place finish at the Dunes West Women's Intercollegiate. Her low round of the season came during the opening round of the Grand Harbor Classic, where she fired a round of 1 under 71, tying for the second lowest single round in program history.
Grace Miranda, Rivers of Lives. Miranda has been a difference maker on the field. She is third on the team with 34 points, fourth on the team with 15 goals, and dished out a team-high 19 assists.
D'Angelino, women's tennis. Girls went 11-7 at number 3 singles with 2 notable wins against nationally ranked teams. At number 1 doubles with Ilona Hernandez-Sanchez, they picked up 9 wins, including wins over Francis Marion and Anderson University.
Sydney Watson, women's track. Watson is a freshman from Maryland. She delivered historic performances this season, breaking the program's indoor 200-meter record with a time of 24.74, the 300-meter record with a time of 40.71, and was a member of the record-breaking indoor 4x400-meter relay.
The Female Newcomer of the Year is Ella Wilk.
Thank you, Reese and Hanana. Up next, I would like to welcome to the stage George Cobb. He'll be presenting
Good evening. Good evening. We represent the male newcomer of the year. This award is annually given to the freshman/transfer athlete who best exemplifies athletic excellency.
Nominees must be new to Coker during the current academic year and must be having significant athletic contribution to Coker University. The nominees are
Gavin Bourne runs lacrosse. Bourne made an immediate impact in his first season with the Gophers. He appeared in 13 games and totaled 18 points on 17 goals and 1 assist. His ability to find the back of the net and produce offensively gave Coker a consistent scoring threat throughout the season. Brody Simpson, yes. Brody finished his freshman season with 11 wins at 197 pounds. He opened up the season by finishing fourth at the Southwest Open, scoring wins over wrestlers from Beverly Webb and West Virginia. The new ago, he picked up wins over Schroeder, Emmanuel, Allen, and Fang. Christian Johnson, men's soccer. Christian, a freshman from England, had a stellar debut for the Gophers. Christian started in 14 games, scoring 6 goals and providing 2 assists. His accomplishments were seen around the conference as he was named to the SAC All-Conference second team as a forward. He was named to the South Atlantic Conference Freshman of the Year. Colton Pinner, baseman. Pinner has appeared in 38 games during his first season for the Cobras, batting .304, collecting 38 hits, and driving in 22 runs. The first baseman was named South Atlantic Conference and National Collegiate Baseball Writers Association Regional Player of the Week on April 7th. Marco Pozenak, men's tennis. Marco had a standout year for the Cobras. In singles play, he posted a 14-1-4 record, earning a reputation for consistency and reporting multiple ranked wins against Lander, Augusta, and Mount Olive. His strong performances earned him South Atlantic Conference third team all-conference singles honors, as well as SPC Credit Union Player of the Month recognition in February. In doubles play, Marco teamed up with Eduardo Pelia to compile a 13-4-2 record, highlighted by ranked wins against Mount Olive, Augusta, Wingate, and Tusculum.
and the male newcomer of the year is Christian Johnson.
I'm waiting on it, bro. Smile. Right? 7. I got a picture with myself, bro. Don't worry, I got a picture with myself. Yeah, it takes its time. Take your time, Chris. Yeah, take your time, Chris. Come on. Rest.
Thank you, George and Melvin. Let's go ahead and bring Abby and Cheyenne back up on the stage to give you the results for our game of the year.
Let's check to see who you all selected as Game of the Year. You see it together. The winner is Women's Soccer SAC quarterfinal versus Tusculum. Let's go.
Sure. Next up, I'll be presenting the Chris Fuga Male Athletic Performer of the Year. Chris was a 2015 graduate here at Coker, earning a Bachelor's of Arts degree in physical education. He was a two-time all-conference selection and he was an all-tournament team winner in 2012. During his career, Chris collected 4 top 5 finishes, along with 7 top 10 finishes. He is a member of the 2012 Conference Carolinas all-tournament team and was on the championship team that season, and also qualified for the NCAA tournament. Chris was a member of the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, and he was instrumental in the implementation of Coker's annual Color Games and the Be the Match campaign. In 2014, Chris was diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia, and after 2 fights, he passed away on October 30th, 2015. I had the privilege of being Chris's teammate during that time, and he's the golfer that's up on the banner up in this gym, so he's with us every day. This award is given annually to the male athlete that best exemplifies the athletic success that Chris modeled while he was a Coker. The nominees are
Men's lacrosse. Coker's offense this season, pacing the team in all major scoring categories with 29 goals and 26 assists with 55 total goals, ranking 4.3 for goals per game in a single season at 0.23. He delivered a standout performance against nationally ranked number 2 Anderson University, totaling 8 points on 5 goals and 3 assists. A consistent offensive leader throughout his career, scored 6 career hat tricks, including 4 this season, while ranking 7th all-time in career assists with 48 and 9th in career points with 106. He also currently ranks among the conference leaders, sitting 6th in assists, tied for 7th in points, and tied for 9th in shots. Thomas Brochures, men's golf. Brochures had a stellar junior season for the Coker men's golf team, appearing in all 9 tournaments this season for the Cobras. He has a 72.9 season scoring average, ranking inside the top 10 for lowest season scoring average in program history. He collected 4 top 25 finishes this season, highlighted by a second-place finish at the Bob Dibble Memorial Tournament, posting rounds of 69, 68, and 71. His 3-round score of 208 is good enough for the 5th lowest 54-hole score in program history. Gavin Johnson, baseball. Johnson has started every game this season for the Cobras, primarily roaming the outfield and right field. He has recorded a team high 60 hits, with 23 runs batted in and 28 runs scored. Donovan Jones, men's track and field. Jones started the indoor season with a school record performance in the 300-meter dash with a time of 34:10 and finished 3rd at the Liberty kickoff. At the Davidson Relays, he placed in the top 9 in the 200-meter dash with a time of 21:85. Jones is a member of the 4x100-meter relay team that placed 3rd at the Vert class meeting with a time of 40:86. He also holds the school record in the outdoor 400 meters at 48:27 and has tied the school outdoor 200-meter record at 21:10. Marcio Silva, men's tennis. Silva had a standout first season for the Cobras, starting his Cobra career by advancing to the quarterfinals of the Southeast ITF Regionals in the fall and earning a number 7 regional ranking. He carried that momentum into the spring, securing wins at the number 1 singles position against nationally ranked Costa Newman and Mount Rock. In doubles play, Silva added nationally ranked victories over Augusta, Tuscaloosa, and Costa Newman. He capped off his impressive season by earning South Atlantic Conference second team all-conference honors in singles.
Chris Fuga, male athletic performer of the year. Elijah Utz.
Yeah, take a picture and you go. Yeah.
I would now like to welcome Shawnee Leggers and Virginia Jonathan. They'll be presenting the Missy Patterson Hernandez Female Athletic Performer of the Year.
Good evening. We are here tonight to present the Missy Patterson Hernandez Female Athletic Performer of the Year Award. Missy Patterson Hernandez graduated in 1999 from Coker College with a Bachelor of Science degree in Physical Education, finishing as the greatest pitcher in Coker softball history. She was a 3-time All-American, 4-time Conference Player of the Year, 3-time Female Athlete of the Year, 4-time All-Region Selection, and a 4-time Conference Tournament MVP. She holds 17 Coker pitching records and holds the NCAA Division II record for strikeouts per 7 innings during her career with 12.5. She is currently in the top 10 of NCAA Division II in career strikeouts, career winning percentage, career shutouts, and career earned run average. Her 26-0 record and 14.2 strikeouts per game as a freshman are both NCAA single-season records.
She was a Dean's List student at Coker and earned Presidential Honor Roll recognition as well. Hernandez played professionally for 1 year in Italy in 2000 before earning her master's degree in sports administration from Florida State in 2001. In 2010, she earned her doctorate degree from Nova Southeastern University. This award is given annually to the female athlete that best exemplifies the athletic success that Missy modeled well at Coker. The nominees are
Shantiana Tillman, women's basketball. Tillman put together a second consecutive historical season for the Cobras, averaging 18 points per game to go along with 4.5 rebounds, 2.5 assists, and 2.5 steals per game. She was a first-team All-Conference selection, a member of the SAC All-Tournament team, first-team All-Region honors, and was named an honorable mention All-American. She finished her 4-year career as the second highest scorer in program history, tallying 1,411 career points. Olivia Cecil, acrobatics and tempo. Cecil competed in 13 heats this season and scored program records in multiple events. In the open toss, a 9.85, duo tumbling, a 9.4, open tumbling, a 9.875, and total tumbling event, 53.475. She is also a part of the first tumbling group to qualify for nationals from Coker. Cecil, also a member of the open toss that secured a conference title with a neat best score of 9.525, and teamed up with Anna Kay Barrier in the duo tumbling event to secure first place honors. Ella Roque, women's soccer. Ella Roque, a freshman midfielder from Germany, led the Cobras in goals with 7, and was second on the team in assists with 6 in her freshman debut. She was named the SPC Credit Union Player of the Month for November, South Atlantic Conference Freshman of the Year, made first team South Atlantic Conference, and was named to the Conference Commissioner's second team All-Region. Kamari Thompson, women's basketball. Thompson averaged 10-plus rebounds a game and 8-plus points per game and was a decisive factor for the Cobras all season long. She was named to the SAC All-Tournament team and the SAC Tournament team MVP, having 3 straight double-double performances in the SAC Atlantic Conference Tournament. She was also named the SPC Credit Union Player of the Month in December. Kate Hawkeye, Elizabeth. Hawkeye has had a stellar sophomore season, currently ranked 4th in the conference with 42 goals and 4th in shots with 81. Hawkeye is also 6th in the conference in points and 10th for class turnovers. As a sophomore, she has also reached 100 career goals and points. So, this.
and the winner is Shantiana Tillman.
Thank you, Shawnee and Virginia, and congratulations, sir. Before we present our two biggest awards of the evening, I'd like to thank our student athletes and member of the Student Athlete Advisory Committee that presented this evening. So thank you all for your help and doing a good job. And to present our CG Timberlake male and female athletes of the year, so welcome to the stage is President of Athletics, Dr. Hunter.
Thank you. All right. What an amazing evening so far. Thank you all. And thanks to all of our award winners and those who nominated and voted and all those kind of things. It's been a great evening. But yeah, round of applause for everybody. The C.G. Timberlake Athlete of the Year Award has been given annually since 1984 to the individual or individuals considered to be Coker's most outstanding student athletes. The student athletes that receive the Timberlake Award best exemplify the successful combination of academic, athletics, and personal excellence. This award was named for a local businessman, civic leader, sportsman, humanitarian, and former Coker College trustee whose support for the college meant a great deal during the first 50 years of Coker's existence. The Timberlake Lawton Gym, as you all know on campus, bears his name today. So we'll start with the Female Timberlake Athlete of the Year. The Female Timberlake Award is given to the student athlete who best exemplifies a successful combination of academic, athletic, and personal excellence. Nominees must have lettered in a varsity sport and must have made a significant contribution to the athletics department, to Coker, and to our community at large. The nominees are
Daniela Gioni, women's golf. Gioni had another stellar year for the Coker women's golf team, competing in all 10 tournaments for the Cobras. She posted a 78.5 season scoring average over 23 rounds played. She collected 3 top 10 finishes, highlighted by a third-place finish at the Newberry Women's Fall Invitational. Off the course, Gioni spent time volunteering with the South Carolina Junior Golf Association, assisting with operations at their annual Players' Championship tournament held at Hartsfield Country Club. Gioni was also responsible for overseeing the Coker women's golf social media pages. Kristen Knight, women's basketball. Knight, a leader both on and off the court for Coker, averaged 9.5 points per game, 3+ boards per game, and 3 assists per game. She was named to the second team All-Conference and to the SAC All-Tournament team, and was the SAC Player of the Week after performances against Wingate and Emory and Henry. Off the court, Knight is a leader on campus. She is involved in Baptist and has served as Student Athlete Advisory Committee President for the past 2 years. She was also selected to participate on the Student Athlete panel at the 2024 NCAA Inclusion Forum and received the 2024-25 K. Yao Servant Leader Award. Mia McMillan, women's lacrosse. McMillan is a 2-year captain of the women's lacrosse team. She ranks among the top 20 in the conference in both points and goals. She is currently 3rd in program history with 57 assists and ranks 6th in program history with 127 career points. Off the field, she has served as an intern at the Children's Rehabilitation Center in Hartsville. Nora Najim, women's soccer. Najim is a 3-year captain of the Coker women's soccer program. From the backline, she helped the Cobras record 7 clean sheets and played a key role in the team's best finish in the Division II era. She also helped lead the Cobras to their first ever SAC tournament win against Tusculum. Off the field, Najim has been a valuable contributor to the Coker athletic department, assisting with game day operations even after completing her internship.
And the winner is Kristen Knight. Congratulations. I hope you know that. Like the Female Timberlake Award, the male award is given to a student athlete who best exemplifies a successful combination of academic, athletic, and personal excellence. Nominees must have led in a varsity sport, made significant contributions to the athletic department, Coker, and the community. And the nominees are
Andy Witt, men's tennis. Andy, a senior captain, had an outstanding career at Coker. He recorded 44 career single wins, tied for third all-time in program history. Wynn is also a member of the Coker Enactus team and the Student Athlete Advisory Committee. He was named the South Atlantic Conference Men's Tennis Elite 23 Award winner, maintaining an impressive 3.983 GPA. Jeffrey Stiles, men's track and field. Stiles has recorded several top 10 performances during his career at Coker. This season, he placed fourth in 400 meters with a time of 50.45 at the UNCA Collegiate Opener, and was a member of the 4x100 meter relay team that won the Davidson Relays with a time of 41.32. He holds the indoor 200 meter record at 21.56 and is tied for the outdoor 200 meter record at 21.10. The track, Stiles is a member of Chi Alpha and has played an instrumental role in placing prayer request boxes across campus. Lennon Connolly, men's lacrosse. A 3-year starter for the Cobras, Connolly has been a standout on the defensive end. He is currently ranked third in the nation with 39 caused turnovers and fourth nationally in caused turnovers per game at 3.0. Lennon earned South Atlantic Conference Defensive Player of the Week back on February 16th. Additionally, Connolly has finished either first or second in caused turnovers in the South Atlantic Conference each of the last 3 seasons. Outside of lacrosse, Connolly served as an intern with the Coker athletic training staff in the fall of 2025, working alongside athletic trainers both in the office and on the field. Ryan Forehand, men's lacrosse. Forehand, a senior captain, is a leader all over the field for the Cobras. He currently ranks third all-time in Coker history with 63 career assists, 15 of which came during his senior campaign. Forehand is also in the record books with 59 career goals. Outside of lacrosse, he is a member of the Student Athlete Advisory Committee and gives back to the community by officiating youth flag football games in Hartsville.
And the winner is Lynn Conley.
Take a deep breath. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Simplify everything that we want. You're a student athlete.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Last few things before we close up on the evening. All of our winners, please come up here when we get done. Group picture. You see walking out. This is tonight. Make sure you click that here. On the side of the and all the winners come up to the stage. All of you come up to the stage.